From over here. I'm coming to demonstrate the skill of Shawdow. Special techniques on a Shawdow Boxin.
I need to feel the touch of a friend. In the countryside, I wander far and wide. The isolation gets me again. I don't know where to go. When I feel like crying.
Teen grind, how you living? It's KJ the Kid, now back with a rich video. Video for the right two. It's Sauke versus Hiei. You find my channel first time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share like social medias. Follow me, Instagram, @Radio 2 Kid _ leave a comment down below. Let me know what's here right to next man. Shout out to all the Shaolin niggas out there. I also have a Patreon. You want to donate to the channel, help the channel out, link for the description below. You got two of my top 10 favorite anime, definitely my top 10 between Naruto and Yu Yu Hakusho. Who I think is gonna win this fight. He is a lot stronger than I thought he was, but Sasuke gonna win because, you know, as always Sasuke, because he's a freaking plot armor big. But enough of me talking. Let's get to the video.
You! Where are you going?
That's not your business.
Turn back!
Fist of the mortal flame!
I'll end this quickly. No match.
How interesting.
What? How?
Pathetic fool. I'm the power fire dash incarnate. Dragon of the darkness flame!
Damn you!
Dragon! No match.
That's a pretty cool clash.
I'll put you to rest now.
Oh, that's bull.
That's more like it. A fight fit for a demon.
KO!
Bull.
Wait, really? I thought this was an easy win for Sasuke. What happened?
Well, hold on, I promise there's a good explanation. This was an extremely close match. Sasuke was certainly faster than Hiei given his light speed reactions through scaling to Naruto. And technically he went through superior training, so there's certainly a few versions of this fight where he could use those advantages to take the win.
But we're always looking for who has the best chances to win most often, not just in very specific situations.
Exactly. At first glance, it's easy to assume Sasuke's enormous and varied arsenal could have simply overwhelmed Hiei. But to our surprise, Hiei had perfect counters for almost everything Sasuke could throw at him. Being a fire and ice demon hybrid with elemental resistances, he's powered through electrical attacks like the Chidori before, and his fire immunity and oneness with the darkness flame turned the devastating Amaterasu into a mere annoyance.
Sasuke's Rinnegan gave him gravity control, and that Sharingan Genjutsu was pretty brutal. But Hiei's Jagan gave him telekinesis and mental protections, putting the brakes on Sasuke's eye shenanigans. Even if Sasuke tried using human path on him to rip out his soul, it wouldn't have mattered, cause Hiei could keep fighting as a ghost!
And frankly, it's unlikely Sasuke was that much faster. While Hiei could outpace Lightning at C-Class, the difference between Spirit classes is far greater than a simple 100 or 200% increase. After all, a lower S-Class could beat 3 A-Class fighters without much effort, and Hiei is an upper S-Class. But most surprisingly, Hiei's level of power surpassed Sasuke's.
No friggin' way!
Let's look at the Susanoo's meteor feat. By measuring the meteor's size compared to the Susanoo and applying sheer force, we determined this feat equaled about 364 teratons of TNT at most.
In scientific terms, that's a hell of a lot. And obviously scaling to Naruto means he could take a hit worth 27 exatons. How could Hiei top that?
Well, recall how there were multiple claims that S-Class demons could obliterate the Earth. Since most fights took place in the demon world, which is much hardier than the human one, these claims were difficult to prove and seemed a little dubious.
Until Yusuke fought Yomi and they made that gigantic explosion.
As we determined earlier, that blast was at least 4.5 million meters tall. At minimum, the kinetic energy of an explosion like this would equal about 285 zetatons of TNT.
That's 21 zeros! Way more than Sasuke's meteor feat. Even if we half it, cause there's 2 people doing the punching, that's still over 5,000 times greater than the Naruto moon slice.
It's probably even more impressive than that. If the tree is actually closer to the clouds and therefore closer to the planet, that technically changes the shot's perspective, which would mean the tree is actually even wider, the explosion even larger, and thus the kinetic energy even greater.
So when Genkai said an S-Class demon like Yusuke or Hiei could wipe out a planet, she wasn't kidding around.
Correct. While Sasuke is equal to beings powerful enough to slice and shift moons, he still could not match Hiei's strength. Even if Hiei was only half as strong as Yusuke, this would still put him well above Sasuke in terms of sheer power output and durability.
So while Sasuke was still faster, he had a real tough time trying to land a fatal blow.
There were a lot of factors in this fight, and Sasuke certainly clinched several advantages of his own. But in the end, Hiei's impeccable abilities, perfect counters, and clearly superior power took the victory.
Sasuke lost the edge and was a Sharinganer.
The winner is Hiei. Hey, thanks for watching this episode. If you want the battle music for yourself, you can get it by clicking the link down below.
And if you just can't get enough Death Battle, make sure to click the link over there to keep watching.
No man can challenge my power.
But what is a man?
Oh, Gandalf versus Dracula. I don't agree with this decision. I think this is off. I can't explain it, but I think this is off. Well, that's in the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share it on social medias. Remember, every season's grind season. Underground takeover, man. Let's get it.